Hi guys, Janet from My Crazy Little Life. Welcome back. If the last few days haven't been testimony to the fact, or the reason I should say, that I call this My Crazy Little Life, I don't know what is. I have had some things, all things that got handled, but man, we had to think fast on our feet and get some things taken care of. And thank God I have a forgiving job where I was able to take an extra half day off today and to get everything done. And I have some family coming up to stay with me, but not really with me because I'm leaving for vacation in the morning, and I should be packing right now and finishing things like running the vacuum around my first floor. My entire upstairs is clean. It is good. I just have to pack. I haven't packed it all yet. We have all the camping stuff together, so we just have to load that into the car. But like my stuff that I have to bring with me, I haven't packed any of it. So I'll get that done tonight. All the laundry's done. Like the house is clean, essentially. I just have to run the vacuum because, my creatures like to leave their little, their glitter everywhere they go. You can't watch any of them walk without hair falling off of them, I swear. So I'm going to run the vacuum around, do a few things. Tomorrow morning we'll hit the dump real quick and then get the car loaded up and head to the beach. And I cannot wait. We had another rainy day today. It's clearing up now. Tomorrow and Sunday are supposed to be decent. I don't know what the week brings. Looks like it's probably supposed to be a little bit overcast up there. So, we bring the same things we always bring. A bunch of bathing suits, a couple sweatshirts, all the things you need, because it's August in New England. It could be 80, it could be 40. You just never know. So we are tenting this year, so that does, we have to bring a few more things in a little less space, but it's okay. We will enjoy ourselves. I love this vacation. Every year my daughter and I go. I'm hoping one day my other daughter will join us, but her job is a little demanding, and right now it just wasn't possible for her to join us. So maybe next year. But anyway, I had 2 Teemu orders, and I wanted to get this video out before I left because there's a couple things on here that I want to bring with me. And also, too, it appears Teemu's printer has run out of ink, and all their bags are white now. This is my 3rd white order. I've gotten this one. This one was white. The big one was white. I had gotten a small one recently, and that one was white. So I guess that's it. The bags are white now. They're not going to be orange anywhere, or maybe they are. I don't know. But either way, I don't have a lot. But I will tell you, there are things like when I need something, and I don't really think about it because I ordered a lot more from Teemu in the past, and I haven't ordered as much lately. I have just a really nice thing that let me finish my thought on Teemu, and then I'm going to tell you about this. So I haven't ordered as much lately, so my orders have been a little smaller, and as such, I don't necessarily pay attention. And I knew that I needed power strips for 2 rooms upstairs because my house is old. There's not a lot of outlets, so every room has a power strip, and I mount it on the wall so you don't have to be fighting furniture and whatnot to get to an outlet, because I don't care who you are. Everybody has to charge a phone at night. Everybody's got something they need plugged in. So I ordered a power strip. And then apparently I forgot I ordered a power strip, and I ordered another power strip. So, and then I forgot I ordered that one. And I have an order coming in a couple weeks with a power strip. So I'm good now. I'm good. I am good with power strips. I don't need any more for anywhere. I've got plenty. I can even leave 2 in the camping box, I think. So we'll be well set with outlets. It won't be a problem. So before I do the Teemu thing, though, I have to tell you. So we went to Aldi's today because my daughter had to grocery shop for her fiance because she said, I just don't want him eating meatball grinders all week. So she had to grocery shop, and then ironically enough, the thing she forgot is grinder rolls. So he won't be eating too many meatball grinders, that's for sure, because there's no grinder rolls to put him on. So anyway, we were grocery shopping. We're not going to shop for the beach until we get up there because we're just trying to save space in the car and then not having to transport, you know, cold items or whatever on the off chance that, you know, we get stuck in traffic or whatever. You know, you don't want to be fighting a clock. This is a relaxing vacation. There is zero planned for this vacation. Just our normal go to the beach all day, have a fire at night. Go to the beach all day, have a fire at night. You know, we have contingency plans. If it's rainy, we know the area really well, and so there'll be plenty to do. But anyway, while we were in Aldi's, we were just grocery shopping for her, and I kept saying, oh, we need this. And I'm like, wait, we're not shopping until we get up there. Well, then I saw this. And when I saw this, I was like, I have got to have this. Now, I'm planning on moving my office, my work computer, up to what was my daughter's room because she left a desk behind, and it would just be more comfortable and a better setup to have everything in one place. And so I'm planning on doing all that, but I have company coming for a few weeks, so that plan's on hold for a little bit. But eventually, I will have my office up there. And when I do, I got this for my desk. I got this at Aldi's. It was $4.99. Let me see if I can show you some of all these things. These are all the little pads on it. And then it has this big to-do list. So it says it's a blotter, which is 20 by 12 inches, which I can't really tell, but it looks like a calendar. And then it has an 8.5 by 11 notepad, which is this one. And then it has daily notes, which I would assume, daily notes. I'm assuming that's just what one of these would be, or maybe down here along the bottom. These are part of it, so these aren't separate. But then it has all these sticky notes on the side. So on the main thing, I'm going to open it up because, no, I don't want to open it up. I don't want to open it up just because I'm not ready to put it up there yet, and it'll be safer in here. So I'm going to pull it. No, that just says notes. So this one here says notes and then to do today. And then there's the calendar, which looks like it has stuff for every day down the bottom. And then a positive thought, let's do this, bright ideas, and more notes. So maybe it's not a calendar at all, and that's okay. Then there's little post-it notes that say, let's do this, hydrate, mood, to do, remember, look, and then just like a flag. So this whole thing, this is huge. This whole thing was $4.99. $4.99. There was no way I wasn't getting it. I wish I had a reason to have two of them. So that was my favorite Aldi find. They did have a really beautiful chalkboard. Beautiful frame, really, really nice. And I was gonna get it. It was only $9.99. But the only reason I didn't get it is because I don't have a specific plan for it. If I had a specific project, I would have got it in a heartbeat because it was $9.99 price, but $20 quality. It was beautiful. So when I have a plan for that, an actual project, I'm still working on some things in my kitchen, so I might come up with something I need in there. So when I have a plan for it, I'll go back. If they have them, they have them. If they don't, I'll change plans. It's not a big deal. So, all right. Now, without further ado, let's get into Teemu. So first, power strip. This is a power strip with USB ports. It's got 3 USBs. What does it have? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power strips, and it has an on-off port, it looks like. So 3 USBs, 5 outlets, and high quality, but there's an X. So anyway, this is my power strip, and this one was $6.74. So really not a bad price for a power strip like this. And oh, she tight. So this has, does it say how long the cord is? I was looking to see if it said how long the cord was, but it doesn't say. I think I read online that it said 6-foot cord. So it's got a good length cord, and just your typical power strip with the USB ports, and then up here it has the on-off strip. So I'm pretty excited about that because that's going to go right in the camping box with us. Like I said, we're getting ready to go. I should be packing, but I needed an activity that really didn't involve me being on my feet and wasn't really all that important. I just needed something to keep my brain busy for a minute. So that's power strip number 1. Now this next item, my friend shared this on Facebook. We both work in the medical field, so she sends me this thing, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, why are you sending me an IV bag? It is an IV bag. Whoops. Oh, I just dropped the thing. Let me see if I can pick it up. Whew, good thing I had scissors on. It wasn't for dropping things. I swear I drop them at everyone. So it has the thing right here to plug it into the IV bag, into the fluids bag. So it goes in here like this. And I love that it looks like it has a dial, like you can change. It's got a little dial here, like it's an actual IV bag, which is kind of funny because I don't think they're like that. The dials are different, and then it says H2O. Pull out the junction, fill the bag with water, hang the bag on the hook provided. Hang the bag on the hook that's provided, and then it says optional. Push the arrow dipper into the soil, set the flow regulator dial to open until the water begins to flow. Set the flow regulator dial to 20. Important, if the flow water has noticeable stopped, increase the regulator to 50. So I guess somehow this does actually turn. Oh, it does. So it says to set it to 20, I think that's what it said. Yeah, so this actually does turn. Didn't feel like it did at first. Here, let me see. So see, it can turn. So I guess you set this to 20. Fill the bag with water. Oh, that certainly looks fun. You make sure the tube does not drop below the line of the arrow dripper at any point. So this is the arrow dripper. It appears to be kinked. I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of funny. So this, and I would assume you're going to take this, they have a covering on this, but the water would run down and then it would run down these channels. So this I bought 100% because Stacy sent it to me, and I said, of course I have to have that. Why wouldn't I have to have that? So I bought it. Did I need it? Absolutely not. But it was $2.78, and you know what? Sometimes in life you gotta buy something stupid. So I bought this, and I actually have one plant. I have a spath that just needs, it needs a lot of water, and so, which reminds me, I have to leave a note about watering the plants. So anyway, this will go perfect in that plant once I get the optional hanger, which means I just got to get a little something to hang it on. So that's my second item. I'm a little off topic tonight, but it's just because, man, I needed to just come here and chill out and just talk to you guys and tell you I just needed some sidetrack. These two, 88 cents. I got them for my kitchen sink. Nothing special. They're just a pretty blue. It's not the blue that my kitchen is, but you know what? The gray ones that I have, I had gotten some at the dollar store. These were 88 cents in case I didn't say it. I had gotten some at the dollar store, and they're great. They're absolutely fantastic. But, you know, some things in life you got to replace. You can only clean them so many times before they're slimy, and you just got to, it's time. So I got those two. Now these next two things, they were $1.97. I got them because I'm anticipating a Christmas time. I'm going to give these to somebody. Have any of you ever heard of the game Left, Right, Center? I had never heard of it till my friends, they played it at her house, and they play with quarters. I have another friend, he plays with dollars. Dude, that's big banks. So anyway, what it is like they have chips. We never use the chips. You just need the 3 dice. You need the 3 dice and a roll of quarters. And each die has an L, an R, a C, and a dot. So there's the L, the R, the C, and then the dot. Actually has 2 dots. Now, obviously, if it lands on L, you pass a quarter to the left. If it lands on R, you pass a quarter to the right. If it lands on the dot, you leave your quarter where it is. If it lands on C, you send a quarter to the center. And it's just such a fun game. We had such a blast playing it. So if you've never played it, I strongly encourage you to look it up. It is a lot of fun. And if you have a lot of people, it's even more fun, because you think you're out, and then the person next to you, gets an L or an R, and next thing you know, you're back in the game. So you're only out when you walk away from the table, because ultimately, if you stay in your seat, anytime someone to the left or right of you sends a quarter your way, you're back in the game. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the game. Okay. So anyway, if I didn't finish that story, I plan on, how you have those grab bag gifts, or somebody drops by, or, hey, we're going to go to a Christmas party. You want to come, and you need to bring something. So that's what that's for. So this next thing is a universal cell phone holder, $2.77. This one was hitting hard on Facebook. Facebook was showing me ads for this left and right. And I didn't think I really needed it, because I dropped stuff again. I don't know why I do this, but I dropped it. So let me see if hold on a second. I'll be right back. If I can get down there. Oh, some things in life, I swear. You know what? I'm just gonna slide y'all back. Hold on. Can be a little bit of a ride. Now I'm gonna bend down and pick it up. And there y'all go for a quick ride across my cell phone holder. Here we go. I have a new thing coming, because the light that I had bought, the holder that holds your phone, doesn't hold your phone very well anymore. So currently it's all taped up, and the light is good, but the holder is crap. So anyway, this one here is basically to hang your cell phone from your mirror. And like I said, I wasn't going to get it because my car, I plug my phone in, and my car has Apple CarPlay. So I plug my phone in, and I just stick it in the console, because I don't need to see it in my car. If I get a text or a phone call or whatever, the screen reads it to me. But I wanted to get this. So this essentially this part here goes on your mirror, right behind your rear view mirror. That goes here. Then you have this to configure. You can push these buttons in and move this, and then move this. So you can make it whatever configuration you need. And then your cell phone goes in here, and it stretches. So I got it because I had a reason. I did, because I was like, oh, I don't need that. And then I was like, oh, but what about da-da-da-da-da? That's when I do need it. And I think my reason for getting it was, sometimes when my daughter's in the car, she has unlimited on her cell phone, and I was supposed to get that done today, and I didn't. So sometimes we'll use her phone for the GPS, so I could put it up there where I could see it. So either way, or I could even put my phone there. It doesn't matter. Mine will still be plugged into Apple CarPlay. I was never one for texting and driving anyway, mostly because I'm old and my eyes aren't great, but also because it's just really not safe. So I just don't, I just don't do it. So that's what I got this for. If I like it, great. And if I don't, hey, it's a Christmas present for somebody that might. But I really was definitely coerced into this one by Facebook. And I also want, this is one of the things I fully plan on taking with me tomorrow. So I don't even care that I can't stuff it back into the box. This next thing. Now, I can make a t-shirt. I can make any of these t-shirts. I have all the equipment to do it. But sometimes it's just easier. Like a friend of mine and I, we used to do craft fairs together. And we used to always say, we would say to each other, oh, I can make that. And we'd both know, like, if it was a big thing, we're like, but I'm not gonna. So why wouldn't I just support another crafter and buy it from them? I still want to get a blue line flag for my house, and I could make it. I could. I haven't, but I could. Eventually I will either buy one or get one. So, but I got this. My daughter, in case you didn't hear that motorcycle, I'm not sure he could hear that music. It was so loud. Anyway, I got this for my daughter. My daughter, both my daughters, all of them actually, are animal crazy. And, if you ever seen that Facebook meme where they say, the last thing a white girl sees before she dies and it's teeth, that'll be my kids. Oh, I want to pet your puppy and it's really a wolf, that kind of thing. But anyway, so I got this shirt for my daughter for Christmas. And you know what? She says this kind of stuff. Like, this isn't just a t-shirt. This is, it's hilarious. And this is like the super, I love t-shirts that are made of this material. It's super, super soft. I'm wondering if it's a brushed cotton. I did get it a little bigger in case it was a cotton. Well, let's see what it says here. Oh, it says polyester, 100% polyester. And it's machine washable. It says machine wash, cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. Dude, if you come to live at my house, you get washed on cold, you get dried on whatever the dryer does, and that's how it goes. So, best of luck. But anyway, I got this for my daughter. So this is another Christmas present. Tell your dog I said hi. There's another one I have coming. I don't remember if I ordered it or if I just thought about ordering it. But they're all dog sayings. They're all, because that's who she is. If she walked into a room and there was 50 people and one dog, there's nobody and just one dog in that room, and that's who she's going to go talk to. That's just who she is and how happy she is. Oh, look. Another power strip. I have a shortage of these, as I've told you. This one was $5.09. And honestly, for $5.09, this one looks like it's pretty nice. Also has the USBs. Eight outlet, three USB and one USB-C. So also doesn't say how long the cord is, but I'm pretty sure they were all 6-foot cords. So this one's nice. This one doesn't appear to, it does have an on-off switch. The on-off switch is on the end. And then there's an indicator light right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 outlets, a USB-C, 3 USBs, and that's that. And these, honestly, these plugs are my favorite. The ones that are sideways. So like when you plug it in, the cord comes out the side instead of here. This just makes it so much easier if you have to put it somewhere. So first I'm going to put it at the beach. Second, I'll put it upstairs in Molly's room. So that's that. And I know that's not really, all that fun to find on a haul, but it really, it 100% escaped me. I didn't realize that I bought 3 of them when I only needed 2. And because one of the ones that I bought that I thought was a power strip like this wasn't. It was really just something you plug into one outlet and it makes one outlet 6 outlets. And that isn't really what I needed. but I'll use it. Now this next thing. So coming in, I have a backdrop, and like I said, when I set my desk upstairs for work, I'm going to put a backdrop on that wall, and I'm going to try to get this a little more put together, because sometimes I shoot from my porch, sometimes I shoot from my kitchen, sometimes I shoot from everywhere, whatever. So I'm trying to get it set up upstairs so that everything's in one place. And I have always wanted one of these, and I never had a reason to get one. And now I do. I really still don't, but it's a good reason. So this was $3.79. That right there was reason enough for me to get this. I am so happy. The box came crushed, like, you know, normal Teemu crushed box. But look at this. Look, look, look. That's a flamingo. It's a lighted flamingo. Now, I don't... Well, you know, there's a chance I can plug it in. Let's see. Let me put it in the base here. My phone is probably charged enough that I can unplug it, but if when I plug this into my port right here and my phone goes dead, you'll know why. So let me just get this undone. I'm so stinking excited for this because it's a neon pink flamingo. All right, let's see. Hopefully I don't have to start this over and my phone doesn't unplug on me. Okay, so I plugged that in. Oh, look. I got, see, it said multicolor on the box. And it is multicolor because her legs are yellow and her beak is white. But how cute is this? I can't wait to put this up in that room, and I will have a reason to have my neon pink flamingo. So and honestly, this is big. It's a good size. Like, that's a decent size. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let me just unplug that and plug my phone back in, because I had a lot of phone calls today and my poor phone got worked into overdrive. So this, for now, until it makes its way upstairs into my room, will sit out here on my porch, which I probably will do that video when I get back. I was hoping to get it done before I left, but honestly, these few unexpected things that came up just kind of tossed me. You know, you're in a rhythm, and then I just kind of got tossed off course. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Everything's fine, but I will have no problem getting it done later. It's one video. So then this last thing. Now this last thing, before I tell you about it, every Teemu ad that I saw in the beginning, in the very beginning, I'm talking back in January, February when this started, whenever, I don't remember if it was January, February, all of the ads were for these portable washing machines. And so I was like, well, that seems like a cool idea. Like, if nothing else, just for my bras, like, because bras are so expensive and you have to treat them so gently that I was like, you know what, if I can get it for, like, because all the ads are like, oh, $5.49. And like I told y'all, I screwed up my first order. I didn't get my 30%. I didn't get any of that discount stuff. So here we are. But I saw ads for these portable washing machines everywhere, but I never saw anybody haul them. So I was playing one of the games because I'm determined. I saw one of the others. I saw Twisted Gypsy say that she finally got her free items from playing Fishland or Farmland or whatever. So of course I started playing them because I'm like, oh good, I'm gonna get a free item. And honestly, I was half-ass picking the free item in one of the games I was playing because guess what's on that? Yeah, a power strip. So one of the games, like I was like, you know what? You never really get the free item. You never, like, you know, oh, you can do this and invite 37 people, and if you invite 37 and 400 people accept, you'll get, you know, $30. It's just not worth all that effort to me. But when I saw these, I was like, what the hell? I'll give it a try. And in the beginning, they zoom you right up quick. Are you going to, I'm like, oh, it'll take like 2 weeks and I'll be able to get these items. I got to tell you, I think I'm on week 3 or 4, and I'm 7 cents away from one of them I'm 7 cents away, and one of them I'm less than a quarter on each of them. So I'm about parallel on both of them. I think it's change on both of them that I'm looking at. So one of the games I got one of those cameras you're screwing to the light, and I didn't really think much about it. I don't necessarily need it, but again, I never thought I was going to actually get it, so I really didn't think about it. And so there's a power strip in that camera on one, and then the other one where I was like, what the hell, if I'm actually going to do this, I might as well try to get something I like. I got one of those automatic curling rods where you like put your hair in and goes zzz, and sucks it up. I can't wait to try that. And then a cupcake thing where you put all your cupcake batter in and you just kind of go plop, 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 plop. So I thought that would be fun because I'm big on kitchen gadgets. So anyway, well, all that was going on, and like you browse for 45 seconds and you get 10 grams of food or whatever. So I'm browsing and I see one of these washing machines come up, and I want to say it was like $15. And I'm like, oh, $15? Like that's unheard of. I hadn't seen any of these for $15. So I was like, you know what? I've watched these long enough. I'm going to get it. And then afterwards I went and I searched and I found a ton of them for like $9. And I was like, seriously, dude, I just got screwed for $5 on this thing. And then I'm like, oh, today's the day I get the price adjustment for it. Well, the price adjustment brought it down a penny. And then the second price adjustment brought it down 2 cents. And then it was $1.18. And then it was $4.50. So finally, by the time all was said and done, I got it for the $9.50 or whatever that the other ones were going for. But my original price on it was $15.13. So here she is. And I'm going to open it because this is also coming on vacation with us. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Because in the event that the child, messes herself really bad or whatever, if there's enough room in the car, if there's not enough room in the car, this isn't coming. Because if we really needed to, we could go into town and go to the washing machine, washing mat. I really got this mostly for my bras. So, I swear, the people around here, their tires are crazy. Okay, so let's take her out. Okay. So there's lots of parts. So this, I assume this part stays snapped up here. So this part is the collapsible part, and this, there's nothing to grab onto on the bottom, so you just gotta kind of, I'm gonna punch myself in the face trying to do this. Okay, so if you just push on the bottom of it and you hold the handle, it pops open. There we go. There we go. Hold on, I got the other side open. So there it is. So it's basically just a bucket. And then it basically tells you 10 minutes for a standard wash, 15 minutes if you have to soft wash, and 2 minutes semi-dehydration. So I don't know what semi-dehydration means. Long press for 2 seconds to start, stop. So this, no, that does not feel switchy at all, but apparently that's the switch. So then inside is your agitator. And then this, oh, here's the instructions. I like to get to the instructions last. So there's this little bucket, and this bucket sits down. So you put the bucket down, it sits down on the agitator. And then it says, please put clean water directly into the washing machine in the wash bucket. The injected water in moderation, don't in too many. a lot of these things lose translation. Drainage underway at the base of the drain, plug to pull the whole machine, neutral drainage after being fully drained, water again, formed a prison. Okay, so I guess what that means is there's a plug here. There's a plug here. If it's in and it's in tight, you've formed a prison for the water. And if you unplug it, they're all on free release and it could drain. So obviously you want to keep this next to your sink. I thought you would hook it up to your kitchen somehow, to your kitchen sink, but apparently you just fill it up with water. And then here's the lid for it. The lid goes right on. The lid snaps in. I gotta tell you, out of all the things I've seen on Teemu, this was like what I was most excited to have. So there's your lid to your washing machine. It's got a little handle. So I'm gonna have to see, because this apparently is right here is the switch, and nothing about that feels switchy, so I don't know if it's heat activated or what. And by the way, can we appreciate, I got my nails done today. Got my little crab, got my beach nails, and then let me show you this hand. Boop. This hand has a starfish, this hand has the crab. So I was pretty excited with my beach nails, but I digress. So anyway, here's the washing machine. It's got, the only other thing in the box is this plug. It's not even a grounded plug, it's just a regular plug. I don't know if you can, let me take it out. Just a regular plug. Yeah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine, it's all fine, everything's fine. So I'm gonna give that a try. Like I said, I most likely it won't go to the beach with me, but I really wanted it for my bras, because when you spend all that money, and I have the bags and I do the whole, my washer doesn't have an agitator, and I didn't buy one without an agitator because of any reason other than I could fit my horse blankets in there. And if you look at the inside of my dryer, even when you take off the leg straps, just the buckles that are on there and whatnot, the inside of my dryer is all dinged up. But you know what? My horses had clean blankets every time they needed them. So I am going to see how this washer works, and I don't know, maybe one time together we'll do it. Like I said, I had talked about giving you guys a video of me putting the steering wheel cover on my car, and I didn't do it because, quite honestly, it would have taken me longer to set up my phone than it took me to put that steering wheel cover on. Like, all the reviews don't even think about it. Hold on one second. I can see my dog's ears perking up, and his little buddy might be coming out of the house next door. But anyway, I wanted to try and finish this before he starts to bark. But I really, that steering wheel cover went right on, so there was no reason to do a video on it. But this might be worth it. I've never seen anybody haul one of these, which, like I said, is weird because YouTube is the reason I actually ordered from them, because I didn't trust anybody. And then I started watching hauls, and the people that were doing the hauls seemed pretty normal, pretty regular, Joe average human. And you could tell they weren't the kind that were doing it, that were getting paid to do it. Back then they were just regular people. So I believed them, and I started watching, and that's when I started ordering. But I've never seen anybody haul one of these washers, and maybe I'm crazy. Does anybody else remember people like they were hard? There was a hard press on those in the beginning, so I don't know. Anyway, I bought it because it was on sale, and I thought, like, when we were camping, if the child managed to junk herself up really good, because I'm one of those people, I don't care. It's summertime. You want to have a fudgicle and wear it. That's why we have a hose. So I I don't care about things like that. But I think what I probably will, instead of bringing this with me to the beach, I'll probably bring the Dawn Power Shot, because then if she gets all junky, we can just spray it with the Power Shot. If you guys haven't used that Dawn Power Shot, basically it's like Dawn in an atomizer bottle, kind of. It's just a pump, but it pumps it into like a foam. And if you get grease on your clothing, I used to do it all the time, because my scrubs at work, I swear to God, I would be eating, I would get like a flick of salad dressing, lettuce goes rogue and you end up getting salad dressing on your shirt. I used to keep Dawn in my desk at work, one of those little 99-cent bottles, or well, they're $1.25 now. But I used to keep one of those little Dawn bottles in my desk at work, because when you get, anytime you get grease on anything, you spray it with Dawn, and then when you throw it in the laundry, it's fine. You don't have to do anything more to it, because while it sits there and soaks in the Dawn, it breaks down, and by the time you wash it, it comes out fantastic. I love it. So I'll just bring the Dawn Power Shot, and that's going to take up a lot less space. So, but that's it for now, guys. That's everything. Out of all this, like I said, most intrigued by the washing machine. But this right here is the winner. And this, honestly, this was one of the things I got when you're playing the game and it says, you've got 5 minutes to make this decision. And it was $3.79 instead of $10. And it's big. I mean, it's not neon. This is rubbery, but it looks neon, and that's all I care about. I don't care. This is my flamingo. She's going to need a name. I have a whole flock of flamingos, and should I ever transition to fully working from home, I have a whole flock of flamingos that are going to need to come home from the office. I'm not bringing them home anytime soon, because I still have a desk at the office, but I'm going in less and less and less. So anyway, that's my haul. Let me know what your favorite thing was. Throw me up a beachy emoji, a flamingo. Tell me what your favorite item was, and I am going to go finish cleaning my downstairs. I have 6 more shirts that I have to do for an order, and a couple of cups, 1 dog scarf, a couple of random just things, but that won't take a whole long time. I'll get them done. And then I'm going to get my downstairs clean, double check for the 15th time that all the animals' instructions are all written out, and that everybody's everything is all in the right places. And then I'll go upstairs and I'll pack finally. I mean, it's the beach. I have a notebook. My notebook's not in here. My notebook's in the other room. But I have a notebook that my daughter and I started going camping, which was in 2015, I think. 2015 was when she was leaving for college, September of 2015. So we started, back then we used to just go Friday night through Sunday. And then it started to be Thursday through Sunday. Last year it was Wednesday through Sunday. This year it's Saturday through the following Sunday. So it'll be a really nice long vacation. But I have this book, and I keep a list. Because in the beginning, when we started doing it, we just sort of threw it together, and we really, we had a tent. We had the basics, but there's a lot of things you don't think about, like a pot holder or a spoon or stuff like that. So now we have all dedicated, we have a couple of camping totes that have everything in them. So it did get easier over the years, but we have a notebook. And I keep in that notebook a list of everything we need to bring with us. And before we go every year, especially this year, because she had taken the box and was using some of it at her camper. And so I double check and I list things every year. I'm about to have a visitor here in a minute. So I had gone through and, we're about to jump off. He wanted to come say hi. Hello, puppy. So I'm going to just finish this by holding it, because now everybody jumped off you jumped off my stand because of my dog. So anyway, looking in the wrong place. I'm, whatever. So basically, long and short of it, I have my book. I keep everything written down. So I have a list of exactly what I need to accomplish before I go. I have a list of exactly what I need to pack. I always bring too many pants. You never wear that many pairs of pants at the beach. Most years I forget, because, I live by myself, me and the baby doesn't care if I have pants on. So I sometimes forget to bring like sweatpants for sleeping. And so there's just some things I gotta remember. I overpack some stuff, underpack some stuff. Like, I brought a pair of socks for every day. I don't expect to wear any of them, to tell you the truth. It's been a rainy summer, so, you know, we do have some cold weather clothes to bring with us, but I don't think I'm going to need a lot of them. So anyway, have a great week, guys. I will definitely be popping on next week with some beach videos, just because I love going up to that beach. I did a quick video for you guys from Mother's Day from there. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tell me your favorite item. Throw me a beach emoji. And this time I swear, I'm really done talking. Bye, guys.